Okay, so back at it with the daily temperatures question, and basically their implementation of the stack was like it was something they called like a monotonic stack, a monotonic decreasing stack. Technically, and that means like it's just so all the elements in the stack will always be decreasing or equal. Technically, that's not part of the definition, but it really does depend how you define it. But and as you're kind of going through it, you make sure you have a track of the indexes and put them into the outputs, and that should be O of n, I believe. I think memory. I think the memory would still be O of n. Maybe more with the whole stack popping and everything. So now that we know that, I guess I mean we can try getting this. We have answer, and I guess I'll just create like a stack swell. What should I call this stack? I don't know, monotonics. Sure, monotonic stack. And I'll just kind of do a for loop, and as we're going through the for loop, we want to append and only pop when there's like more than two elements. Well, if monotonic stack and stack -1, is greater than temperatures right. We pass here. If one of these is false, then we want to do like a monotonic stack dot append temperatures I. That's true for the first case because we know monotonic stack would be empty. But for this case, I think we actually want something like this. Well, when it's like this, then we want to pop. And we pop from the front. Which is going to be an open operation, actually. So maybe this is an end, like, that's not good. And as we do this, want to update answers, which should be zeros times the length of temperatures. So let's do that, and then for answer, when do we well, we want to do it in this scenario, I believe, and that scenario is so in this stack we want to hold a pair then element and index. So we want to hold like a tuple. Like that. And you want to, the 0 represents the temperature I, and then so that should be set up. And what we need is we need the index and we need the index of I, and we need to append that to answers, or actually answers I is equal to return answer. And if I run this, get rid of that. Temperatures, spelling mistake, that, oh, hold on. Temperatures. What monotonic stack? Monotonic stack. Monotonic. A lot of spelling mistakes. Oh, yeah, another one there. Monotonic. Ah. Huh. All right, so what am I doing? So on the first iteration, let's do a run through of the code. On the first iteration, this won't be true because it's empty. So we're going to just add 73 and 0. Second iteration, this is true. And monotonic stack to 73 is less than 74. Then we do this. And if I do yeah, I thought so. Answer I minus 1 doesn't exactly I'm trying to think if I were to do this and do this, I feel like this would be a mess. Yeah, okay. The first one's right. What happened to the second one? Oh, hold on. You want to also append it, right? You'd want to append it regardless. Monotonic stack, dot append, temperatures, I. I'd have 76 and 1. That's wrong. Oh my god. I think it should actually be 0. And then I minus that. And then pop. Now it's just getting all zeros. Alright, running through the code again. So the first case is this, 73 and all that. Then on the second case, I guess maybe it overwrites it at some point. Alright, I'm gonna leave it at that. Yeah, I'm just gonna copy the neat code solution and just move on. Yeah. Alright, another episode of me just failing, but making progress.